Hello, 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 and welcome to the Sip and Tea Unfiltered podcast with myself and Ebony. Eva. Got Magnificent Mike over there and the Mad Hatter. You know what it is. We're just coming on. We're gonna let some people on and join us and go ahead and talk a little junk about power. And of course, if I could have went without it, but I'm gonna give it another episode too, just to see, because I
Right.
could have went for another episode. I can't even lie. But please share if you're watching. Share, so we can go ahead and get
Said she could have went for
started.
another ghost episode, huh?
Huh?
Say you could have went for another ghost episode. Don't even give a chance to set it up.
Come on in, come on in. There's a few people come on in, share. If you're coming in, can you share for us?
Please
Thank
share.
you, thank you,
Please share the
thank you.
broadcast.
Again, this is season 2, episode 3 of N Tea Unfiltered. We're going to get started tonight. We're gonna talk a little bit about power and a little bit about force and the new power force. We want to see what you guys think. But the topic is going to be, when dating someone, should you exclusively date that person to really get to know them and get them, get to know each other? If you focus on somebody else, could you? Or is it okay to date multiple people? Do you think you can focus on multiple people and give those people the amount of energy they need to see if you're the right fit for them? But we're gonna get into that in a moment. It looks like we got some watchers. Thank you guys who are here. Please share. We're gonna just get into really quickly the power and the force episode. Then we'll go ahead and get into the topic. What I was saying prior to the show, I could have went for another power episode. Honestly, I really wanted to know what the hell when Monet Aunt hung that phone up. What the hell was her next thought, move, reaction? I really wanted to know. Hate I gotta wait a long time to figure it out. And I want to know if Tyreek is going to figure out that Monet played him and purposely shot dude first so he couldn't get the money so she could play him like I'll let you go, but you still knowing he was gonna have to still work for her because he needed the money and she needed the connect. And then we got Forrest. It was okay. I guess you trying to fill it out. I guess you're trying to let us know who people are. So when we move forward, hey Greg. However,
G Money,
I
what
don't
up?
know. Oh no, I need a couple more episodes.
Well, I like the season ending of Power Book 2. It was very suspenseful. Um, I didn't think Zeke was gonna die. I didn't think that, but he did. Tragically, by his
His father-in-law.
supposedly
His
right
father-in-law.
stepdad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stepdad. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of interesting things going on through that episode. I like, you know what I'm saying? Tariq is just like his daddy, but 10 times ahead. You know what I'm saying? The cards he dealt with, he played with them to the end every time. Every time.
Yeah,
You know what I
I,
don't like? What this is what I don't like. Now don't get me wrong. Wow. Don't get me wrong. It was a wonderful episode. I loved it.
don't
Don't
forget,
get me
Greg
wrong.
said, Mike, that was your living room. Are y'all reading the comments or is it just me? Okay,
I
I'm
done moved.
trying.
I
They'll
done
come over
moved up
comments.
like a Jefferson.
Right. He done moved up. He got a fireplace and everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can light it. But
Let's see.
what I don't like is that it's like whenever something going down, they got to go to this kid to put everything together. Like they can't think on their own. That's the only thing. But Tariq is Ghost times 70. Tariq is,
I
and the crazy thing is that now remember Tariq teach me the game, Ghost. All Tariq wanted to do was get in the game. Now he's in the game. He's trying to get out the game. It's crazy. The same thing his father was doing in Power, trying to get out the game.
can't. Reek not really trying to get out the game. Let's start there. Reek ain't really trying to get out the game. Reek whether he got that 2 million or not, he could not, he ain't got to touch that dope again. He can go his ass to school on his that paid scholarship. And in 3 years, when he turned 21, remember he got the millions of more than them $2 million that's sitting there waiting on Rick. Rick ain't leaving the game because Rick don't want to leave the game.
Hey.
Simple. Remember, he got all that money sitting there waiting on him. That's the thing. Rick got millions of dollars sitting waiting on him.
Well, let me spin it another way. What do you think gonna happen when Tariq find out that Effie killed this girl?
When he find out, well, I think he gonna give what's the name a pass, Braden.
Oh, Braden.
I think
Braden. Yeah, Braden.
Yeah, Braden said Braden was on his way to do it, but Braden knew about it, and Braden lied to Tyreek about it. He lied. He ain't telling them that Kane. He ain't telling them none of that. And they promised each other they wasn't gonna lie no more. They promised each other if Kane. They made that after that. They said if Kane anything, you tell each other. And he did the same shit. Not tell Tyreek, which is the same thing that got him and Reek into it before. When Kane was able to put the badge in there and shit, and he told him then, nigga, I told you. And he should have said something to Tyreek about this because Tyreek probably wouldn't have it definitely would have dodged that bullet.
Well,
he didn't listen. And that's why I think it's going to be the thing with him and Tyreek is, nigga, you promised me you was going to tell me the truth. And you lied.
At the same time, Braden told Tyreek not to take that picture. You know what I'm saying? He said he asked him don't take that picture. So it's kind of a get back, you know what I'm saying, by him not telling him about Effie taking his girl.
Kane had already before Tyreek took the picture, remember? Kane had already checked him and he was trying to told him what to do. That was last episode. All of that happened in last episode. Remember, he had already talked to Kane. So even when that happened, I could see maybe him saying, well, then fuck you. That's why I tell you I talked to him when he found maybe he was gonna tell him and then that's why he didn't. But I don't know.
Man, this family is the family is so dysfunctional, man. It's like they're playing against each other. You know what I'm saying? And the girl, the girl can't hold water.
Diana is Monet. That is Monet all day long.
She can't hold water.
Diana, I said they're gonna clash. They're gonna be. Remember, she said she gonna kill her.
Let me tell you why I don't think so. Because Zeke wouldn't be dead if Diana had to just fucking deal with Drew. Everybody keeps telling you too nosy and you talk too much and you do too much. If Diana had to simply deal with what they asked her not to do, if she had to simply not went in that bag, because she's the reason why Zeke is dead at the end of the day. He knew, her daddy knew, nigga, you lying. I know you nosy, you too fucking nosy. What you looked in there, and she did. And the moment she told him that about the money in 8 names, his ass thought that Monet didn't kill him, and she was about to run off and try to get the kids to go, and that's why he went to that plane and killed Zeke, thinking it was him. So Diana, if she had to just deal with every fucking body have been telling her to do, shut the fuck up, because she's really the one that is the cause of everything. If you had to just shut the fuck up some fucking time, she wouldn't shut up and stay out of people's business. Your brother did because of your big ass mouth. Because you can't stop. When that was some serious shit. That was some killing shit going on. So they told you, Diana, don't look in that bag. I could see if it was some bullshit, but we plotting to say your daddy and I. Just do what they tell, stick to the plan, Diana. She the type that get a nigga killed, and that's exactly what she did. She got her brother killed.
But I don't see how he kind of mistaken him for old boy, because it's like when Zeke was getting out the car, you can obviously see he got some white shoes on, a hoodie on and stuff. Old boy don't dress like that.
Look, it was dark. He was way overhead. And he don't know Zeke driving that nigga car. Remember, the nigga just gave Zeke that car. He knew so when he seen that car, he ain't thinking that Zeke. Oh, there he go right there. He got the hoodie on. He walking. He don't. You know what I'm saying? He shoot him.
The nigga 6'9" though.
He was in that new car.
Yeah.
Remember, he had got that new boy. His daddy had just gave him.
That's the whole thing. Is that Zeke is about 7'7",
Right.
And Tejada, he's probably about 5'8". Zeke Daddy probably about 6 foot.
Right. That nigga
And
He
tall
thought
as
that
hell.
you
know
could tell that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, I see the jump out with that hood. I was like, it's over. I was like, I know they not
Mike,
finna
when
kill Zeke.
you saw, when you mad in the heat of the moment, it's dark. You he feet away in the dark, and you see a motherfucker pull up in a brand new Lamborghini. He ain't all he couldn't see the nigga face. He got up with the hood over. He thinking it's him in that car, about to leave. Everything playing along in the story. Diana, dumbass, should have shut up because now he get there and he see the plane. Oh, they about to leave. You know what I'm saying? He's stupid.
Now I got a question about. So why was Zeke leaving?
And then we're gonna get into the topic after this. We got a lot of viewers. Hey everybody. Then we're gonna go ahead and get into the topic.
Yeah, why was Zeke leaving? Because he figured out that Monet did it. He figured that out.
Who?
Zeke. Why was Zeke getting on the
How
plane?
do we know
He
that he
figured
was
out.
leaving? How do we know he wasn't going to the checker?
But
Listen, how do we know
he figured it out?
Mike, he definitely figured it out, but how do we know he was going to leave? He could have been going there because he knew they was about to leave. So he could have been going there to catch her, to say something to her or let her know, I know what you did to me. You know what I'm saying? That we never know what he was going there for. It never said it no more.
I never understood why he ended up at the airstrip. I figured that he was just gonna go somewhere else. Well, one thing about it, they together again. Him and Carrie together again.
Facts, but I thought maybe he was going there like Ebo said to check Monet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what you did.
That's what I got
X,
out
Y,
of it.
Z.
I didn't think he was
That wasn't right.
I thought he was about to go check the shit out of Monet because he had figured it out.
I love that woman.
And did he you know what I'm saying, he showed a little bit of his father and mother. He showed it because he didn't crack under pressure in front of the police.
Right.
He went twice. He didn't crack under pressure.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he could have spilled the beans right there. Like, my mama did it.
I'm still trying to figure out. I'm with you, Mike, to piggyback what you saying. Like, how all these adults is relying on a 20-year-old to come up with these plans. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just
now,
a master.
you know what I'm saying? Now Kane know that Tariq killed his daddy. I'm like, oh my God. Now everybody gonna know it now. I'm like, come on, like, oh my God.
But Kane was like, Kane felt like,
I need y'all help real quick. So you do know we're streaming on my page, Sipping Tea, and YouTube. So it's different comments on all of them. So if you can periodically check each one of those pages as I'm looking, people are commenting on all the pages and it's not showing up here.
Let me see.
Just read the comments off the phone.
The Sipping Tea, but on my page, hey C-Mount, I see your stuff now. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Thanks so much. If you can, check around when y'all get a chance. Well, you can go ahead and when y'all finish, we're gonna go ahead and get into the topic.
I heard you say something about you weren't impressed by Power Book 4. I'm very impressed.
Not really. But again, my little cousin had to realize most first episodes aren't that intriguing. They kind of show you who's who, and I can see that they kind of wanted to introduce us so we can kind of see who's who. And now at the end, he like, okay, I'm about to take the city over. So that's why I'm like, I'm gonna give it another 2-3 episodes because I can see him like, okay, now we know who these people are, and we kind of see the setup and how shit kind of went. So now Tommy can fuck shit up. So I'm gonna get it another couple episodes.
Tommy being in that first, Tommy was being a bully. He bullying his way into Chicago. That's what he's doing. You got some comments?
Well, Angela
said, got her daughter back. Go ahead and get into the topic, you guys. The topic tonight is when dating someone, should you exclusively date that person to try to really get to know them, or is it okay to date multiple people? Like, do you feel when you're dating one person that you should date only that person so you can show them your full you? Because if you're dating multiple people, you're kind of spreading yourself around, so you're not able to really give them you, so you can build that bond? Or do you think that it's better to date around? Comment, you guys. Please comment, share, please talk. Let's get this conversation going. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you, thank
Go ahead, Rain.
you. I feel like that, you know, you're single, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to find your way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my my mom always told me that when you starting off in that single life, you should date one or two people, right? And whichever one you feeling the most, that's the one you straight to. You know what I'm saying? Because if you dating, because she like, if you date one person, then that may not be the person that's for you. Then you got to start all over again. So she just figured if you date two people, you know what I'm saying, you can either sway left or right to the people you're dating. You know what I'm saying? I feel that dating multiple people has its ups and downs, right? Um, it's good in a sense because you have your pick of the litter, shall say. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe in Michigan is like 17, 18 to 1, maybe. So you have a pick of the litter.
58
So
to 1,
18,
99 to 1.
nah, too many people in jail, dead, gay. So it's like 18 to 1. Nothing against.
Talking about females to one man, 99 females to one.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I feel it has its ups and downs. The good part is you date multiple people and you getting a feel of different people, they different ways, they different perspective in life and stuff. But then as a man, you dating all these people, you know what I'm saying, taking them on dates and stuff. It get a little expensive. You know what I'm saying? But it may not be for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Some people may need to date one person at a time. You know what I'm saying? That may be their cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? But for me, you know what I'm saying, as of now, uh I think at a certain point you have to slow down. You know what I'm saying? I think at my age right now, I think it's one person at a time now. You know what I'm saying? Just concentrate on that one person, see where their mind at, see what their head at, see what they're talking about, see if you get a good vibe off of them, and see, and then see where it goes there. That's how I feel about it. What you got? What's up,
Well,
Mike? You put your glasses on. You must. Whew.
well, the 20-year-old Mike would have said, date multiple people because you need to fill out the territory, fill out and see what's right for you. But the plus 40 Mike, pretty much I can't say date multiple people. I'm just gonna one person, and if it don't work out, then I'm gonna end it and then date somebody else because it's too much time. It's too time consuming for me to try to maintain and date two different personalities, two different people, two different personalities because my money is not long enough to take them where I want to take them like that. So no, I can't do it now. 20-year-old, that's different because like
Yeah.
I got kids, so I got kids that's 20, 21, 22. And I tell my sons, I'm like, look, play the field a little bit. Just don't go in here first and be like and just overall committed like that because you just don't know.
Right.
But at my age, I should know what I want. And if by me knowing what I want and everything, I'm gonna date one person, and then if it's not what I'm looking for, then hey, I'm gonna end it and date somebody else. But I'm not gonna. I can't date two or three people at one time. I don't have the strength to do it anymore.
Patience. You don't got the patience.
I don't even got. I ain't have patience back then either. So I ain't got the strength. My head a bit exploded. dealing with dealing with three at my age. Oh my God. You three
The
Jedi mind tricks at the same time? Oh my God. Woo. Can't do it.
what's your take on it, Evo? What's your take on it?
I don't really date at all. So me just getting one person to date is I'm happy. So I know I would just date that one person because I know I'm ready to settle down at this point. So if I had somebody I was interested in, or I would
What about
definitely
the
date that
younger
one person.
Evo though? The younger the 20-year-old Evo.
20-year-old Evo didn't give a damn. 20-year-old Evo was like, I was had children by that time. Everyone knows I have my kids at 16 and 18. So at 20, I had kids. I was listen. If you ain't beneficial to me, I don't need you in my life. Okay. And that's just what it was. And so yeah, I think if I wasn't in a relationship, yes, I dated multiple people. And I those multiple people, I didn't say you didn't have to sleep with multiple people, but yes, I dated multiple people. I have friends, and I did get boyfriends and settled down for years. I was in relationships for years and shit. So um, I don't think that dating multiple people really affect if you feel someone. Like if there's a vibe with one person, you got a vibe, you got that vibe. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna you could be dating three people, and I'm not saying like when I say dating, I don't mean like they're all clear that y'all ain't in a relationship. So hey, I might grab lunch with him, and my homeboy might call me. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. You know, at that time, that was okay. So, but if one of those three or four, you talk, one of them catch you got a vibe for, you're going to answer the phone for that person more than you do those other ones. You're going to start to get it with him a little bit more, you know, have a little more time for him than when he would call you, but you didn't have time because you had already made plans. You're going to cancel them plans. You know, you're going to, a vibe is a vibe, whether it's just you, or whether it's 20 niggas, 20 women, or it's one. If it's a vibe with one of them, it's going to pull you to them.
Facts, facts. But when you young, I should say, it was cool, you know what I'm saying, date multiple people because you ain't trying to pit all your apples in one bunch, I should say.
I
You
don't
know what I'm
feel
saying?
like I'm saying that. So if you talking about with me and you and Mike was back younger, it was a little different for females and men than it is today. Today, women is shit that date multiple dudes is okay, but back then, a woman that dated multiple men, they were labeled a hoe or this. If y'all dated multiple women, y'all was fucking all those multiple women. You weren't just dating them, you was fucking all of them too, and y'all was the man. Y'all was good. If a woman was just simply went out with Mike on Monday and then got somebody else Kareem asked her out on Tuesday and she caught and a nigga said, "Oh, that hoe was with both. That slut that bitch." That's how it was. So you gotta speak if you're speaking in generation, speak in the right generation.
So yeah, well, I don't want to dispute or
Uh-huh.
anything like that. I don't want to be controversial or dispute anything that Ebo was saying, but I just don't appreciate her putting my business out there. Of
Oh,
thinking
that way. That's why
other
I
thing,
love you,
hey,
Mike.
look,
Yeah.
other things
That's
that
why my
the 20-year-old
that's why
because that is a fact. That is a 100% fact and everything. Because it's
keep it
amazing
real.
how little girls was taught that it's a bad thing to date boys, but we was taught no, date all the girls, and so the little girls got to sneak to mess around with us, and we ain't got to sneak.
All right.
Times is different now. I mean, it's Pandora. It's open now. But back then and everything, if a woman was dating two guys, she was labeled. If a guy was dating five females, he was labeled as a player.
Facts.
He a player.
Absolutely.
And so and it wasn't dating. The dating it wasn't about the dating and anything. It was about scoring. back then. It was about, you know, and it was about
how many
keeping your
notches?
batting average up.
How many notches you could put on your belt?
Exactly, keeping your batting average up.
Right. You know what I'm
So,
saying?
you know,
It's kind of funny that you said that, because I was thinking about when my mama was telling me, you know, when I was young, you got to date multiple people, but she'll tell my sister something totally different.
right.
You know what I'm saying? It was just,
Hey, you all are twins, and
What
she
the
tell you
fuck?
one thing and tell your sister something else.
yeah, that's that. I believe when you said it, I was just laughing at inside because my
I
mama
can just
told me,
imagine how your sister felt when she heard the conversation with you and your mother.
oh
Like, wait a minute,
man,
what?
she used to
All
be.
right.
She used to be an upward. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying? How you
and
gonna tell him he could date?
don't
Huh?
be 16, our age, a boy that's got a girl pregnant. You out there shooting the spot up, nigga. But that same girl, like me, my dumb ass just had sex 2 times without a condom and got pregnant 2 times. But you a whore. That's how guys are. Everybody's a whore. But if it was y'all, you could have 10 kids like that, nigga. Niggas gonna be like cracking jokes with you, like, damn, nigga, you should have spot up. And all the bitches giving you pussy, they let you run up in it raw. You know it was completely different where when in the hood where we came from. You know I'm not lying. You know the conversation
You're right.
is different. Me and
Facts.
you could be having a baby together at 16, and the conversation still gonna be different. It's damn nigga, she let you run up in her raw, and it's damn bitch, you slut, you hoe, who let that nigga run up in you. You know the conversation is different for the man and the woman. You know that.
Because I think about when I was 16 and I got a young lady pregnant, and you know, so and the conversation. Now she ended up terminating the pregnancy because you know, so because of our parents. She ended up terminating pregnancy, but she was labeled. You know what I'm saying? She was labeled as like you know, like she was a slut.
Mm.
Me, I was giving high fives. Like, hey, you know, I'm giving high fives. And you know, but
you
it
16,
was,
you 16 and getting some, hell yeah, you getting a high five.
I ain't gonna put that out there and everything. I was a little younger than that when I started, but you know, you get labeled, you labeled a certain way, and you know, it amazes me how females, you know, how females were labeled back then. When I mean, you know, what I'm saying, with oh my God, the stuff that I used to tell females back then to score, to get them, and you know, but you know, what I'm saying, the things that females had to go through and everything. But today it's a different day now. It's a
Hey,
totally different day now.
so I do want to ask you, just off of what you said, the stuff that you used to tell females back in the day. There's a new movie that just came on Netflix yesterday. It's a documentary. It's about it's called The Tinder Swindler. Okay. This man, he lived his life high living. I mean, yachts, everything. He had his game was so good. He was meeting women. He would meet one woman and he would wine her and dine her. You know, he meet a woman that maybe had good credit, but didn't really have a lot. So he wine and dine her and make her fall in love with him. And then he comes up with this crazy. He like a billionaire. Then he comes up with this crazy story like, oh my God, someone's looking for me. They're trying to kill me. And then he sends her this picture of his security guard getting beat up, and so she's all scared. She's scared and shit, all love the nigga. And then he like, they didn't cut my bank account off because they got me moving here to here. Baby, do you think you can give me? Can you get a loan or get a Amex card or a Mastercard? And this bitch would, I mean, 20, 250, $300,000 in debt steady giving to him. And he like telling her, like she watching him on Instagram, paying 5,000, 10,000. He like, I have to, you know, pay for my whole crew, and this is why I need it. But they're about to unlock my bank account. I'm going to send you this, is that, and the other. Then he'll have her come. He'll give her a fake check for 300,000. And in that time, while he doing that, he's whining and dining another bitch with her money. So when she get hit to it and get tight, now you can't get in. It's no law against this. It's no law against it. So when he gets done with her, because all he's really doing is asking her to do it, and she's doing it. So when he get done with her, he got the other bitch already ready and amped because he been taking care of her and spending 20,000 and 5,000, and so she's like, yeah, baby, I'll do anything. Listen, that shit is real.
Well, he took dating multiple people to the next level.
To a next level. It's going on right now, and so they can't press charges against him. They like listen at the end. You gotta watch it because they're on there like well, we reached out to him. He said they played the recording, the message that he left them. Like, if y'all let this out, it's a lie. I'm going to sue you. This is and the other. They was everybody the Facebook page. I done went to a Facebook page, the Instagram page. This nigga is still arguing. This is a real story. Right now today, he is still doing that to women. And they're like, well, maybe if we get his picture out and his face out, women will see him and be like, oh, I remember him. So they won't do nothing because the law is nothing the law can do.
But people been doing that for the longest though. It's just not getting exploited. You know what I'm saying? Men, women been doing that for the longest. You know what I'm saying? You know, some black men go find them a white woman with good credit and a good, nice little bank account, make them fall in love, and then take everything from them. You know what I'm saying? It's been going on for a long time. You know.
Or when you come home from prison, you get you a big girl and take her for everything that she got.
They not big.
And let her go.
No, they're not big, ugly. They're beautiful.
No. I'm talking about what guys did when they was in prison.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about guys when guys coming out of prison, they get them a big girl and everything, take for everything she got. He get on his feet, then dump her.
Now let me ask you this.
Back in the day when we was younger, like 2021, I done been to like the little strip back in the day. You know, we was young, we went to little male strip clubs. Them big bitches in there. I'm saying they used to I done seen a child woman make a whole man like a king coat to the floor out $100. I said, oh no. Listen, they was loving them.
Oh, they was being creative. They was being creative.
I was a big girl. I'm a thick girl. Ooh.
Now let me ask y'all this. First, do we got any comments before I ask this question?
I don't see nothing on Facebook.
Comments didn't come up. I can't really see.
I don't see nothing.
No, you guys have any? What do you guys think about dating multiple people? Greg, Angela, Jonathan, what do you guys think about that? Is okay? How do you feel about that? Well, Angie, I already know how you feel about that.
No.
You don't. And let's see, Greg.
Now let me ask you this. Let me ask y'all this. When dating multiple people, can you really concentrate on seeing who's the one for you?
Yes, I did. I mean, at a certain age, like Mike said, at 40, you just don't got time for that. If you're 40, you ready to settle down. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm at. Like, I ain't got time for that. If I decide to date you niggas because I like you and I think something can happen, so I'm trying to devote some time. I'm do what I do. It's hard for me to get one person right now. Like, so dating, and even if you are dating, like again, if you like someone, that vibe is there. Whether you got 10, 15 people you dating, this one person you like, and they making you feel a certain way, and they touch is just different, and that conversation is different. Like, if you can talk to a person at my age for 20, 30, 45 minutes, listen, that's different. I think for us at our age, I think at this point, are y'all like this? I'm like a tech, like I hate that I'm a texter, but like I'm not really we can text having conversations, and I'll meet you with somebody.
So you ain't no phone talker.
Hey, Greg said he's not dating until 2023.
Greg, man, he in love right now. So anyway. All right, he probably ain't dating in 2023 because I think he in love.
Not a whole year. Oh man.
Well, he got it's another 10 months. It's another 10 months. You know,
Jonathan Paul says yes, you can. It's more of a choice on the person. I agree with you, Jonathan. That's exactly how I agree. Like, and even if you're dating multiple people, if you like someone and it's a vibe with one of those people make you feel a certain way, or you laugh a certain laugh, or it's something that draws you into that person. I don't care how many people you dating. If it's that one person, you gonna start making more time for that person and
But
less time for them other people.
wait a
And
minute.
y'all go, yeah.
Now, Ray, maybe it's just me, but did you see what?
Greg said,
Did you see Ebo's voice change when she started going into her talking about it and everything? Voice started getting softer. You know, she already dressed up tonight. I don't know what's going on. She dressed all up tonight and everything. You
She
know,
glowing, ain't she?
you know, I don't know what's going on, and everything, but
Glowing, ain't she?
did you see how her voice just changed?
Ooh, she glowing.
All right, Ebo.
That was your weekend.
Yeah. Uh-huh. You see how her voice
yeah,
changed?
How was your weekend? But I feel that at at our age right now, I think that your attention span is ain't gonna be there dating multiple people. You know, when we was younger, our attention span was this wide. You know what I'm saying? We can multitask on if you date one or two people. Now it's like you date one or two people, you kind of like it makes you tired. You know what I'm saying? You kind of like, man, you know what?
Who are you? Which one
I'm
are you?
right. At some point, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like at our age, you gotta focus on one person because as I got older, my mama was like, so when you gonna settle down and have some kids? You know what I'm saying? Now when I was younger, she telling me, oh, date as many people you can. You know what I'm saying? But as I, start getting in my 30s and stuff and get a little older, she talks, yeah, so when it's time to settle down, you know what I'm saying? It's time to stop playing. You gotta go, have some kids. I want some grandkids. And then boom, my sister had a baby. So hey, that's it. We twins. She had a baby. There you go, mama. You got your
so look,
grandkids.
here's a good thing. Men can have a baby up until the day they die. So you ain't gotta worry about that.
I'm 40. I'm 43. It's over with.
Nigga, y'all got the baby see you die. We can't. But let me read some of these comments. So Greg says, yes, it sucks out here. It's pee out here. Okay, whatever, Greg.
Uh,
Jonathan Paul says, yeah, true on that. If one person got you really feeling them, then yeah, you're gonna cut out everyone, which is true. And Jonathan also said, now see, all y'all meaning going out on dates or just fucking. So I clarify, when we say dating, we're just saying just dating multiple people, not fucking multiple people. When we
right.
were speaking on that, we were speaking on like back when our age, your age was like 1920. It was a difference. If you just seen a girl talking to two guys, she fucking them, she a whore. But if these men was fucking all the multiple women, he the man. So that's
I want to go piggyback on what Greg said on his comment. I kind of agree with him because I feel now in this day and age, I don't think nobody want to settle down. I think everybody just want to be single and do what they do because they don't have to answer to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people has been scorned, heartbroken, let down, and I think a lot of these people just want to live their life. You know what I'm saying? They want to go here and there when they want to. They don't have to come in the house at a certain time because they got somebody. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to go through all the riffraff. So
Well,
I
you know when well I have someone, so so me
yeah, you
mine's
married. You
different.
married.
But when you at home and you roll over to that pillow and that pillow laying there next to you and everything, it's if you at our age and you still have that mindset that you had when you was 16, 17, 18, 19 in your 20s and things like that, then there's something wrong with the picture. When you get at our age, you should be looking for something that's a little bit more settled. Because playing the field, I mean, we played that game in our 20s. Matter of fact, I was playing in my teens. And here it is. I'm knocking on the door at 50, and I'm still playing that game. Something wrong. Something wrong with that picture. I mean, something really wrong with that picture to me. That's just
No,
to me.
I
And
totally
and
agree.
and you know what I'm saying, but that's me. That's just the way that you know what I'm saying that I feel about it, is that that's just the way I feel about it. It comes a point that we gotta grow up. And we have to, what I'm saying, make better choices. Now it was fun back then, but that ain't fun now. It's not fun. It's not. Trust me, I tried it. It's not fun. It is not. The grass looks so much greener on the other side until you get in that grass. They be like, oh my God, what is goodness gracious? You mean to tell me these are dandelions? These weeds. Oh my God, I'm in the ocean with some weeds. I need help. But Jonathan said, yeah, but it is fun as hell.
I mean, single life has its ups and downs. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
it does. It has its benefits and everything, but
Yeah.
I,
I just
my thinking capacity is just different now. I'm what was fun for me back in the day is not fun no more because it's so many diseases going around now. I don't know. You catch a disease back kissing.
The reality of it is, you're absolutely right. Everything you just said is 2,000% right. I finally agree with everything that just came out of Mike's mouth. You are
And,
one
and we
thousand
and we
percent
rarely
right,
agree.
and we really agree. But look, but here, let's just put it on the flip side. Even at our age right now, listen, my rent is $1,200. Okay, let's just keep it real. Even off one listen, it's time. At this age, okay, I'm tired of saying I'm just a strong ass woman. Okay, I am. But at some point, it's time. Okay, let's. I want some help. We need some help. We need to build more together. I need some. It's a time. And if at this age in your life, you still sitting there like you want to date and screw this person and that person, you old as hell. If you don't go sit your old ass down somewhere and open a business or try to do something or get a 401k or relax, ain't nobody trying to do that. But even I get what you're saying, Jonathan, and say I do definitely agree. But until you find that one, why not play the field? I get you. You can play the field, but if the
facts.
mind frame that you got from what you're saying, you like it. As long as you got that mind frame, that's that mind frame that he was saying. That old mind frame that you need to grow out of. You're going to be in the streets, just not caring and not in that mind frame to date someone else that you want to settle down, or this is what you want in your life, because all you want to do is be single and date around. So you connecting with someone isn't going to happen because you don't want it to happen. You gotta want it to happen. I can see if you're like, okay, I'm ready to settle down. I want to be with somebody, and so let me date. You going out with this person, that person, to see if you catch a vibe, and then you know what I'm saying. But if you just doing it for the fuck of doing it, then you ain't gonna catch no vibe.
Man, okay, I'm gonna be the devil advocate here. You know what I'm saying? I agree with y'all saying, but I'm gonna be the devil advocate. So let's say you date somebody, you know what I'm saying, you get that vibe off of them and stuff, you know what I'm saying, and and you seeing them more, you talking to them more, more dates, and then finally we come to that point, you know what I'm saying, y'all have a little disagreement, right? You have a little
Mhm.
disagreement, then you gonna sit there and you gonna sit there and be like, you know what, man, I don't got time for this shit. I'm about to go through all this. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna stay single because you've been in so many relationships, and the relationships you've been in, and the bullshit you've been through in relationships, and now you're single, you dating, then you find that one person, and then you slightly get a hint of what you went through in a previous relationship, then you be like, you know what? I'm good. I'm just gonna stay single. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people out here like that. You know what I'm saying? And I swear, I promise you, it's a lot of women out here with men trapped in their body. These women is worse than men. it's like the tables have turned.
Facts.
The tables have turned. You know what I'm saying? You got these women out here that go harder and worse than men. And you got some men out here acting like little real bitches. For real. You know what I'm saying? So I just really think, I ain't gonna say everybody, I'm gonna give it 45, 55. People, it's people don't want to be in a relationship. They want to keep playing the field as long as they can. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how old you get. Some people like that. And some people, it's sad to say, some people like that. But I feel like as you get older, you should already know what you want and strive for that. You know what I'm saying? But if some people is just comfortable being by themselves, playing that field, living that single life. You know what I'm saying? And the downfall of the single life is, like you said, Mike, you roll over to that cold pillow, you know, it ain't all cracked up to be. You know what I'm saying? So you sometimes you want to roll up to something warm, but shit, you like, this person get on my nerves now. I can't stand this person. Get out. Now you kicking them out. Now you making them excuses. Oh dang, yeah, my tree just got blew away by the wind. Ain't no wind blowing nothing. You just making up stuff to get up out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's still it. I understand all that. I do. You know, there is a lot of guys that just prefer to play the field and everything. But even if playing the field,
it's a lot of women too.
I mean, women too. You know, playing the field, there's always going to be something that you're going to see in a person that you don't like. And so if that's you going by that and everything, then you're going to always be by yourself because no matter what, there's going to be some type of flaw in everybody.
True.
There's going to be something that you don't agree with. It's going to be something. And you know what I'm saying? And if you base it on that, then you know you would never be happy. But now if you play in the field, be honest with that person, tell that person you play in the field, and be able to accept that they play in the field too.
I call them space fillers.
Because many times we can do it. We could dish it out, but we can't take it.
Right.
We can't take that. We can't take that. Oh well, you know what? Okay, well, I'm single. I'm playing the field. Okay, you are with your homeboys and everything, and then she walk in somewhere with somebody else, and you want to tear the whole place up. But we play the field. We play in the field. So you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Fact.
If you play in the field, if that's okay, well, you know, we just gonna play the field. Okay, well, it's okay for her to play the field, or it's okay for him to play the field too. And you know what I'm saying? And get together, let's compare notes.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. It's some women out here harder than men. You could tell a woman that, like, look, hey, you know what I'm saying? You're a cool person. I'm just if she asks you, like, you got friends, you be like, yeah, I got a couple of friends I'm dating and stuff. You know what I'm saying? If some women cut though, they don't even care. They feel like I'm the one. I'm gonna shut all that down. You know what I'm saying? It's something that's strong like that. You know what I'm saying? But piggyback off what you were saying, it's like, you said there's flaws in everybody. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing. Are you willing to accept that flaw to be with that person?
But you know what I'm saying? Accept your flaw.
Right. Right.
You want to accept what you know what I'm saying. You got a bad mouth. You just like cussing people out. You want to accept that. But oh no, I can't. But I can't accept your flaw. No, it's a gift.
It go both ways though. You have to accept her flaw. She has to accept yours. You know what I'm saying? People in this world ain't been married 10, 20, 30 years. There's some stuff they had to accept if they willing to be with that person. You know what I'm saying? It's compromise. You know what I'm saying? You got to compromise. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got flaws. Sure. You know what I'm saying? You got to is you willing to accept them flaws? If you're really into that person and like that person, are you willing to accept their flaws to be with them? Flat out. As simple as that. You know?
You go ahead and read it, Mike.
Well, which one? So okay, it says, okay, Jonathan Paul, he said, wait for me, the reason I am the way that I am is because most women really don't know what they want and lie so
Bullshit.
much
A woman
and
can
lie so
give
much
us
about what they're looking for. That's that we as men just say forget it. You know what he said, and be in a and just say forget being in a relationship. But you know what he said.
yes, and bullshit, an excuse. You trying to blame the woman because your ass ain't got a relationship, and that's what anybody. Whenever everybody else is wrong and ain't right, and you're the only right person in the situation, step the fuck back, look in the mirror, because everybody else ain't wrong, and that's in life, in any situation, in any general, and even in dating. If you said every woman in the world, no, maybe you got some trust issues. Maybe a woman had hurt you in the past or something happened, you got hurt, so that caused you to not trust any woman, and now you feel like, oh, all women is bullshit. But no, you can't just, that's an excuse. That's just like me saying, shit, I ain't in a relationship because all y'all niggas ain't shit. All y'all know fuck every other one, fuck everybody. Y'all do this or that, because that, the shit about men go down in history, but I don't say that. I don't blame men for the reason why I'm not in a relationship. I'm a grown ass woman. It's not their fault I'm not in a relationship. It's simply because I have trust issues, and I'm grown enough to realize I have trust issues.
That's part of the trust issue because some people feel like men ain't shit, women ain't shit. That's part of the trust issues because the previous relationship, the couple of relationships they done had, you know what I'm saying? They done got cheated on. You know what I'm saying? So they feel like what'll make you different from what I done had? You know what I'm saying? That's what makes the trust issue come in effect. You know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to blame nobody. He, like you say, he maybe had trusted. Maybe his previous relationship was fucked up. So now he figured what's gonna make you different from what I done had.
Well, you know
You
what
know what I'm saying?
Jonathan. Well, what Jonathan comment is true stuff. I don't trust women. And
And we
Greg,
don't trust y'all ass.
and,
So
then-
I just said that. I said so, but I don't blame it on y'all. But so what he's saying isn't true. Maybe the part about don't trust women, but it ain't the woman fault because you don't trust women. It's
and
your own reason. Get your shit together.
and Greg's
Get your
comment
shit
is
together.
and Greg comment is C 2023.
Get your mental together. That's for women and men. Get y'all shit together. Get your mental together first before
Hey,
West. I
G
mean,
say
you
G
know,
said
rightfully so.
he said 2023.
Hey,
is it for
but
real?
he get that privilege though. He get that privilege to wait till 2023. You know what I'm saying? He been
Listen,
tied
get
down
your
for 20
mental
years. He
together.
been tied down for 20 years. He get that privilege, so he can.
Greg is full of bullshit. Whatever. Listen, get your
What?
mental together. That goes with we should have. We're going to continue the conversation from last week because a lot of shit is. You need to get your mental together, and that's another thing right there. We hold on to shit, and we don't know how to let shit go, and that causes issues in our relationships, whether it's with our significant other, our family, our friends. It causes it causes relationship because we can't get over what the ex-boyfriend did, or we can't get over what this ex best friend homegirl did, or so if this person come in at 208, you like, oh, he was out fucking because when what's name came in at 208, he was out fucking, and just we don't, when we hold on to that, and that's just in life, and we do that, and that's some mental shit. We really need to get your mental together and learn how to let go. I ain't say forget, but we gotta learn how to let go of a lot of things. I know I do. I'm still learning. I can admit it. I'm learning. I know it's a lot of shit that people have done to me that I have got to figure out a way that I know I am to forgive and to move on from and let it stay in the past.
What you looking at, Mike? Go ahead.
Well, I'm actually gonna go back and try to light my fireplace in a second because I've been striking it and it's not working for some reason. My fireplace not working. Books on my bookshelf is not moving. Stuff
What
is.
Greg say? What Greg
No,
say?
he ain't said nothing about it.
Uh,
Okay, it says now Jonathan. He says why would it be a one? What? Okay, why wouldn't it be a woman's fault if they would just be honest about what y'all want without BSing with us, then maybe I can learn to trust women more.
See, there you go with that bullshit. There you go again, putting it off on a woman. You are a grown ass fucking 47-year-old man. Stop blaming a woman for your issues and why you can't get past it. Because in that same breath, I could say to you about men, I don't trust men because y'all are known to fuck everything, to fuck friends, to fuck cousins, which is true stories. Y'all are known to get locked up for dumb shit. Y'all are known to. So it's a lot of shit that we can say. I don't trust that nigga because he gonna go out in the street and get fucked up, or he gonna. Well, it's a lot of shit that we can say, and that's true shit. You got to. You gotta know. You know you cannot keep blaming someone else. You gotta figure out a way to get past that shit yourself because every woman is not the woman that fucked you over. Just like every man is not the man that fucked me over. And at some point, once you come to the realization and get that in your head, then you'll be able to move forward, baby. But right now, you
Okay.
still
So
fucked up.
Greg says at this
I
moment,
said 42. I ain't
I'm
say
feeling at
47.
this moment, I'm waiting on what the good Lord has for me. And then
Facts.
Greg said he's not 47. He says 42-year-old man,
I didn't
not
say he was
47-year-old
47.
man.
I don't know where they get that from, but I didn't say that.
Well, I'm gonna say this to
I was
Jonathan.
trying to start shit.
She won't call you
Yeah.
47, Greg, but I'm gonna say this to Jonathan. I think what it is with a lot of women, not all women, is that they say what they want, right? You know, you had a conversation, y'all eating and stuff, and you ask her what kind of man she like or what she wanted like. She'll give you the rundown, X, Y, Z, right? But here's the thing: once that person that they want present themselves to them, they kind of fall back. And here's the reason why: a lot of them have been in,
Focus on your podcast. I'm really sick of you telling us what we need to do. Over.
and here a lot of people. Here's what it is: when they've been in fucked up relationships and stuff, and then all of a sudden they say, "I want a man like this and that." So when that man presents to themselves, they kind of fall back. Here's the reason why: because they so used to the bullshitting men in their life. So when they get the man that they say they wanted, they don't know what to do with them. So it's not the fact that they lying; it's the fact they don't know what to do with that person because they've been dealing with bullshit all their life. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. That's how I feel about that. So I don't think they be lying, Jonathan. You know what I'm saying? They just don't know
Well, we also got
what to deal with.
we got some comments on Facebook too. Okay, Angela says
You gotta go ahead and wrap it up,
you
y'all.
got
I
to know
think
what you want, and your partner has to know what the same. And then Angela's next comment said he may need counseling.
Hey,
They
Anthony,
said
that's my
Jonathan
word.
may need counseling.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what she's saying.
Yeah.
I'm
So
assuming that.
And it's your mental. A lot of people, sometimes you
right.
need counseling to figure out a way to get past or figure out a way to let go of your hurt, whether it's a relationship hurt, a friend hurt, a death hurt, whatever it may be. You may sometimes need to go to counseling because we sometimes don't know how to let shit go and how to get over shit. So sometimes you need help with getting over shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
Yeah.
a great thing. I think he said he's in there. So I am really proud of you, and that is one of the most amazing things that I can see a man can do. That's brave enough to go step out of what men think and step out on his own. That's some real man shit for you to be going in to admit that you're going. So that's good shit. You're taking the first step. So bravo, baby. That's good shit. I'm
What he
proud of
say?
you.
What he say, Ebo?
I like this thing out this conversation. I even made me smile.
No, he said he's pretty much. I guess he's already in
counseling.
counseling.
Oh yeah. Congrats, brother. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to get out your head that women be lying. It ain't that. It's just that they not used to dealing. They used to dealing with bullshit. So when they get the good shit, they don't know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? That's all. They don't be lying. You know. They just don't know how to deal with it. They don't know what to do with
Or
it.
here's another thing. You can be a person that don't have your shit that you could be a person that is on that same mind, that's on that same mind frame, like niggas ain't shit. Da, 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 da. So when that person is doing or showing you in your head, you're not believing it because you're just like, it's too good to be true. It's gonna fuck up.
Right. And
So a lot of
disbelief.
times you meet this person that this is hurt and damage that's you, and that could be the best person in the world for you, but you're so hurt and damaged, you're not recognizing that they're doing the exact same thing you're doing. And y'all are just doing this to each other because you're actually both in that same spot.
Right. Facts. Like right. Facts. And then you gotta learn how to if you're a person that's been in bullshit and you finally get you a good person, you gonna have to find within yourself to let that go because you can be blocking your blessings and your comings for this person that's coming into your life. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn to let that go. You know what I'm saying? Because God may be granting what you asked for and bringing it into your life. But if you're not willing to let that bullshit go and accept it, you're gonna miss out on it. You know what I'm saying? There's probably plenty men and women that missed out on a good person coming into their life because they still got that shield up because of the bullshit they done dealt with. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta learn. You gotta live a little. Gotta live a little. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let that pain go. Accept that goodness that's about to come into your life. You know? You can't always have that shield up blocking them away. You know? Cause you feel like you don't know what to do with that person. Hey, you learn something new every day. So when you get that good person in life, you gotta learn that person and get all that goodness they got to offer you. You know? So yeah. Mike, you done disappeared.
I'm sitting on the couch.
Mhm.
Oh, trying to trying to get that fireplace started.
Yeah, I was trying to get that fireplace to start, but the wallpaper not working. The fireplace just won't start.
Right.
But yeah, it's it's it is just time come a time you have to let things go. You know,
Yeah.
because if I would have just sat back and judged my wife by the things that happened in my previous, oh my God,
Right. She wouldn't be there.
I, and I would have missed out on a great thing.
Great. Right.
And
Exactly.
so so you have to get over it because you got to remember we're not perfect angels either. And there
Facts.
were some things that you did back in the day. It may be your time. You may be
Facts.
reaping what you sow.
Facts.
Maybe. And so give people a chance, forgive a person, give people a chance. And then once you see the crap, then walk away from it.
Exactly. Because if you that person that's been dealing with bullshit all your life, you can see it coming a mile away.
Yes, you
You know
can.
what I'm saying? So when that genuine person comes into your life, don't let your past ruin your future. You know what I'm saying?
Is Ebo meditating?
Right.
She look like she sleep?
Ebo.
Mm-mm, no,
Ebo
I'm
the
reading
what?
some of the comments.
Oh, I'm
No,
just
I'm reading the comments. No,
Oh.
I told you on three different things, so I'm reading the comments on all I'm sorry, and then I'm trying to figure out a way so we can see them all. So we ain't got to keep doing this. I'm listening, but I'm trying to read them all.
Well, read them out loud.
hey, hey,
I
Greg
was
said
reading, but I
preaching.
was trying to see if I could get them all on here
Oh.
versus so we can get them all here versus that's all.
Oh, okay.
But I'm done. I can't figure the shit out.
Go ahead, Mike. There's some more
No, he
comments,
said
Mike?
no, Greg said preach ring.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
That's
really
just say
do.
I feel y'all.
Yeah. Thank you. I mean, that's just the truth. You're gonna block your future. Shoot, you gotta let things go. You know what I'm saying? Cause you ain't gonna always deal with bullshit in your life. You know what I'm saying? Before when you came into this world, what you do? You crawl, you roll, you roll.
Okay.
When you was in that,
Grow up.
you roll first,
Mhm.
then you crawl, then you took some
Wait,
steps, then you start walking, then you start running. So
wait, hold up. I think you tried me there. Hold on. So, no. At the end of the day, as grown people, y'all, and we're gonna wrap this up after everybody last comment. But at the end of the day, as grown people, if you are over 40 years old and you're still sitting up talking about the opposite sex ain't shit, look at all those millions of people that's in relationships, married, making money. Get the fuck out of here. Grow up. Figure out what's wrong. You know,
that's that torch.
instead of blaming the opposite sex or even blaming someone else, it's on you to decide what your happiness is and what you want from a person and what you're willing to receive from a person. But if you're out here fucking 10, 5, 6, 7 people, and even it's not gonna happen. Or if you're dating multiple people and your mindset is, I don't want no woman, I don't want no man, I just want to have some fun, that's what's gonna happen. You're not gonna get a connection with anyone. But if you're dating because you ready for love and you want to settle down, eventually you get that connection. You get what God has placed on this earth for you.
Facts, Ebo. All right now. Them braids did something to you. I see you.
They got dressed up and everything. Oh, you know.
Right. I see you, Evo.
She'll get all dressed up and everything.
Ooh, look at that. Look at
Hey,
that
hey,
cheekbone area. Look at that
yeah,
cheekbone area right there. You see that?
and
cheekbone?
you noticed on the podcast, she kept saying, well, I'm single, I'm single, I'm single. She kept saying, she said about 17 times.
Hey, man, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Go ahead, Ebo.
Go ahead. You gotta do. Sometimes you gotta put it out in the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes it'll draw something towards you. You know?
Whatever.
Yeah, your inbox would be flooded.
Everybody's definitely gonna be flooded.
Oh, the inbox about to be flooded.
Flooded. She don't give a fuck about no inbox.
I definitely thinking about no inbox.
Hey, you see that Taylor Woodrow Wilson star coming out.
Girl, you wasn't trying to do nothing. I got a show for you. We waiting on you. Next, I got one for you. I got one for Jermaine. I got one. We got a special one for you next week.
Who? For who?
We about to wrap this one up. It has been an awesome show. Thanks everybody who joined in and tuned in and commented. Really appreciate it. I really do. Again, even when you get off, I appreciate it if you share. Please go to the YouTube page. Please follow it. Please go to the Sip and Tea Unfiltered page. Please follow it. Share it. We're trying to get to, we need 1,000, I need 1,000 shares and likes right now for us to start monetizing. So we try to get that so we can do more things on, once we start monetizing a little bit more, we can do more on the page, do more interacting with everybody. So share. I don't think 1,000 likes is hard. I have 5,000 friends. I have like 7,000 followers on my page. So we only need 1,000 followers on that Sip and Tea page, and we're at like 5. So we're halfway there. So please share. I appreciate it.
And I want to say, my final statements is, mental health is real. Check on your people. Call just to ask them how your mental doing today. You know what I'm saying? Pick up that phone, call. Fuck a text, call. Let that person hear your voice. You know what I'm saying? And just talk to them. Because these last 2 years been a lot for a lot of people across the world. You know what I'm saying? People done lost a lot and everything. So check on everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just ask them how you doing, how your mental doing, how your family doing. So just check on people, your loved ones.
I agree.
And me,
Mike,
I
take
just
us on
want
out.
this was a wonderful show. Just want to say that always remember that blood is thicker than water. And you don't want to go to a grave with regrets. So get things, men, fishes, get things back together, get things the way it needs to be, because blood is definitely thicker than water.
Facts.
And Greg, we don't care if you books.
He
Anyway,
say he booked.
thank you.
That's what you talking about. He booked until 2023.
Yeah, he got a podcast, Greg. Okay, so anyway, thanks everybody for tuning in. We had an amazing time. My drink of choice tonight was vodka and cranberries. I'm gonna tell you what kind of vodka it was.
Oh my God, she on that stuff.
You guys have an awesome, amazing, beautiful week. Enjoy. If you're in Detroit, East Coast, stay warm out here. We're gonna, we're gonna have some fun. Other than that, you guys have a great
she
week.
rubbed it in our face.
Yeah, right.
She in 70-degree weather. She rubbed it in our face.
Meeting tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
All right, yeah. See ya.
See you.